questions to the chair, not to each other. Gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The majority leader just said, enough, my colleagues, enough. I couldn't agree more. Last summer, Democrats called for unrest in the streets. They raised bail money for rioters. They called Antifa a myth, and they voted and pushed for defunding the police all across this country. Now, guess what? When you call for unrest in the streets, while there is unrest in the streets, guess what happens? You get more unrest in the streets. When you raise money to bail out rioters, guess what happens? You get more rioters. When you call Antifa a myth, guess what happens? You get more attacks on property and on people. And guess what also happens when you call for defunding the police? You get more crime. And when you fail to condemn violence, all violence, whether it happens on January 6th or last summer, you get more violence. Everyone understands that. Everyone should understand that. It seems Democrats don't. We had a bill in the House, just like Senator Scott's bill. Representative Stauber was the sponsor. Democrats wouldn't work with this. Last year when we had a markup, we offered 12 amendments in committee. They wouldn't take any of them. Some of the amendments the Democrats actually supported, but nope, got to be this bill. Didn't want to work with us to deal with the real concern, because we all know what happened to Mr. Floyd was as wrong could be, and we were willing to work, but no, wouldn't take any of our amendments. And said the things they said last summer. We should work together on this, but they don't want to. They don't want to do it. They want their own bill. They don't want Republicans to vote for it. They want to play politics. We'd actually like to solve the problem. You know what else happens? When you call for defunding the police, police retire. 72% increase in retirement of police officers in New York City alone. Think of what it's like around the country. That's what happens when you send the messages that Democrats sent all last summer. It's wrong. We shouldn't stand for it. Yield 1 minute to the gentleman from Texas.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for 1 minute.